Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here for a new mod map tour of No One's Land. This is by Farmer Bob, 50.97 megabytes to download for all platforms, and no required mods. I'm gonna be honest, I originally read the name as NoOnesLand, because it's No One's Land, but it's all been put into one word. But yeah, I think it's actually No One's Land, or NoOnesLand, depending on how you want to look at it. But anyhow, the description is very short and sweet. I'll read that real quick. It says, The Last Frontier. This is a survival map for single or multiplayer. Have tons of fun and build a massive farm. Compete against other players and compare results. The map has 44 farmlands and very basic startup equipment. Good farming. So there you go. We hop in here. We are just out in the middle of nowhere. This is the map. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's a little bit unique for a start from scratch map. We own that chunk of land over there, which is kind of interesting to me. Then we own field 1 right here, which is the whole, we own all of the land, which is kind of interesting. So you can do whatever you want in all the peripheral area. But it's also kind of nice that there's a way to buy that, so you can have access to that. But that's what we own starting out in new farm mode. If you play this new farm mode, no added crops or anything like that. Yeah, this looks like our kind of starting farm down here. There are NPCs about the map. We have Ben over there. We got Walter at the farm. We got Noah there. Well, I'm assuming that's Katie down there, so that's probably David. But when I clicked on it, it went to Animal Dealer because they're both right next to each other. We got a vehicle shop over there, a sell point, everything you can need. But it's interesting that it's like all the land's already kind of been, or at least most land's been made into like fields for you already. So you have kind of that going for you. Now you just got to farm it and do your thing, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, but it's also nice because there are some contracts. I'm not sure if there'll be fieldwork contracts. I'm assuming there will be on at least some of the, yeah, well, speaking of fieldwork contracts, there's one right there. It just popped up. We have a sawmill available to buy on the map and nothing owned, so no other productions. For vehicle starting equipment, we have an Agromaz plow. We have a front weight from, a Case IH 1000 front weight. We have a Great Plains seeder. We have a Hardy sprayer. We have an International pickup, John Deere cultivator. Massey Ferguson MF 5709 tractor. We also have the Massey Ferguson MF 8570 harvester with a header and a header trailer. We have the Rudolph TDK 301 RP trailer, and that is everything. So all the basic stuff that you need to get started. And it's kind of interesting that we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere starting out here. We're just very lost out here in the wilderness. But this is the grass area here, which is kind of an interesting texture. I thought this was gonna be some sort of field and planted some sort of way, but no, this is part of like this kind of like the grass area. There's some paths here and there, it looks like, along some of the stuff, but yeah, let's go ahead and just let's tab over to our farm. Here we are. We got a field point right there, it looks like. Let's put the map up down there. Yeah, field point right there. Oops, I actually didn't hit even tab. I just hit enter into that on accident. Yeah, you got a garage right there. It's one way to get into a garage. Got our pickup truck right in there, it looks like. Harvester obviously is out here. We tabbed to that first. We got our silo, all of our other equipment, and then we have ourselves a farmhouse. Walter's hanging out outside here. Got a sleep trigger and a wardrobe trigger there, and yeah, can't go inside it or anything like that. But yeah, pretty straightforward little farm area here. We'll go ahead and hop in our truck and do a little bit of driving around, and then we will finish out the map tour of the fly tour. We'll finish out. Goodness, I want to get in the truck. We'll finish out the map tour with a flyover, not a fly tour. Not sure what a fly tour is, but anyhow, I haven't had any coffee yet this morning, all right? Bear with me here. I just woke up and looking at the maps that have come out today. And by maps, I mean just this one. How do we get out of here? Oh, there we go. There's a gate over here. Yeah, nice little farmyard. Got that all set up for you. Drive out that way. Okay. Yeah, so I think we'll head down this way. I don't really think we need to go out and visit Ben. He's probably chilling out there. We'll see him on the fly over. But yeah, we're going to try to work our way over here onto the main road and kind of drive around up over here. I think that's the main road with that AI traffic on it right up there. But yeah, we'll look at the main road and we'll take a look at everything that's kind of along it. Which should be most things on the map, to be fair. School bus there. I'm just going to politely pull out in front of it. And all of the stuff is painted on, so you should be able to redecorate, do kind of whatever you want with the map. I'm not sure if some of these decorations you can get rid of if you wanted to or not, but anyhow, we do have the Moon Bear sawmill. That's sawmill from Huton Panchai. Kind of nice to see a little bit different sawmill on a map. A lot of people don't reuse that one, which is interesting, actually. It's mostly just ones from, like, Riverbend Springs and then just the generic ones. Kind of cool to see that. I like that. Yeah, the road's very wide, so I guess, yeah, even if you did repaint this, you would still have AI traffic moving about on it, unless you turn traffic off, which you, of course, could. Here's the animal dealer, which is kind of interesting, because I don't think there's an animal dealer sell point. We have the animal dealer right there. We got people walking around. I think Katie is... He's somewhere. Well, there's Katie. She's hidden around that corner. But yeah, I don't think there's a sell point over here, though, which is kind of interesting. Usually the animal dealer has a sell point. Not that it's necessarily required, because I'm sure you have other places you can sell stuff. And, of course, there's plenty of modded placeables you can get to put sell points on a map and things like that. Yeah, like the little flowers and stuff. Nice decorations around the map. And here we have, well, this is going to be the Riverbend Springs vehicle dealer. You got your repair trigger right here. And, of course, you have your store trigger right there. So you can buy whatever you need for your farming adventures. I think further up the road, yeah, there's a sell point and then just another NPC. Which, who's up here chilling? That, oh, it's David, of course. How can I forget? Hey, where is David? David's just... I smart people are watching my map viewers and putting David in all sorts of weird, funky places. Look at him, he's just hiding in the bushes over here. You can't tell me you'd be out here for a walk, and that's not the creepiest thing you're seeing out here. Look at him just stare at you. David's locked. He's locked on you. You go on the other side to try to run away? No, he's still watching you. Look at him. It's like a horror movie. Oh, David. All right. Anyhow, let's get out of here. I am a little creeped out by David. Just some of the things he says, if you go talk to him, he'll creep you out. Trust me. If you're wondering why we call him Creepy David, you're wondering why, just go talk to him for a little bit. He'll talk about escaping places and talk about massaging people and all sorts of weird stuff. So, yeah. Anyhow, here is the farmer's market, and let's go ahead and hop into flight mode here. Take a quick look around. Beautiful landscape. I think it's really well done. Like, again, all the flowers, stuff like that. There's fields everywhere. So it feels like there's things happening here. But now you're kind of just taking it over and doing your own thing. And there are some trees dotted about over here. Sorry, the water looks a little weird with the interference, it looks like, which is from my computer or something. But anyhow, you got your whole water area over here, which all this land you can buy. So you could build a bridge across, do whatever you wanted to do with the water. You could landscape across if you wanted to. Of course, you got tons of fields out here to work and do all sorts of things with if you want to. And yeah, they just have weeds on them. They're all just kind of very bare and empty. But yeah, and then here's your starting farm. Plenty of space to place some more things inside of that area there if you wanted to. It's kind of nice. Of course, that goes down to the edge of the map. You got the main road here, sawmill out there, animal dealer, vehicle dealer, and then your sell point right over there. But yeah, got everything you need for a little start from scratch kind of survival kind of stuff. So there you go. If you guys enjoyed this map tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.